Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine and this is So Much Sewing. So Much Sewing is pretty much just a good old-fashioned home sewing vlog. It's all about my sewing adventures with sewing for myself mostly, sometimes for other people, but generally it's all about me and how I get on with different patterns and fabrics and fitting issues, all that sort of good stuff. So if that is of interest to you, if you're obsessed with sewing like I am, then please stick around and watch my video. If you have been here before, thanks so much for coming back. I really enjoy your company and all the conversations we have in the comments box below. But if this is your first time here, then please watch my video through to the very end and please consider subscribing and liking and sharing and doing all those amazing things. Thank you. Today I'm actually going to be doing a couple of things that I said you would never see on my channel. Not long after I first started, I made a video which I'm going to try very hard to put up here in the iCards, but I don't have very good success with doing that, so I'll link it down below. But that was a vlog in which I said these are the things you will never see on my channel. But today, a couple of those things have sort of crept their way in. One of them is a bit of a haul. I said you would never see a haul on my channel, and to be fair, it's not really a haul, but it could seem that way. These are things that I have not gone out and purchased all in one lump willy-nilly. They are things that I have just accumulated over the last several weeks and even probably a couple of months, but I'm just showing them all to you in one video, so it could look like a bit of a haul. And the other thing will become apparent as we go on throughout this vlog. I'm going to show you a bunch of fabrics that I have purchased and a bunch of patterns that I have purchased. The first fabric to show you is actually just an extra meter that I purchased of this cotton iCat from Joan's Fine Fabric here in New Zealand. I purchased, see that's the trouble, I normally, the old me would purchase 3 or 3.5 meters of fabric. But the new me is trying hard to break out of that habit because 3 or 3.5 meters is a lot of fabric. I used to sort of find that I needed that to make up dresses in the larger sizes, but I find generally that sort of 2.5 meters is probably a better option to go for these days. So I'm trying to break the habit of buying 3 meters of fabric. So I can't remember what I purchased the first time round in this. It might have only been 2 meters. Actually it was, because it was a remnant. That was all they had left. It was 2.1 or 2.2 meters or something, so that was all I could purchase. And then what I thought I would make with it was the Florence top from Merchant and Mills. I have made this before in the gorgeous party spot fabric that I got from the Dahlia Sewciety, one of their bespoke boxes, and I wanted to make that again a bit shorter and not mesh it with the sleeves. I meshed it with the Pattern Emporium Be Mine sleeves, but this time I wanted to make it just the plain Florence top. But I didn't have quite enough fabric, so then I saw that Joan's Fine Fabric got some more of this in, and so I purchased another meter. Now the colour is not exactly the same because it's a different batch. I don't know if that's coming up on the screen or not, but look, I think it's close enough. Like, I can see a difference in real life, but I think it's close enough even if it was in the same garment, if the smaller piece was the sleeves, or if it was say the panel on the back where you have the frill on the back, if there's enough to do that. I think that it's not going to be noticeable when it's made up into a garment. So that's the first fabric that I purchased. I got these fabrics on an Instagram de-stash from a woman called Jess. She is Fat Bobb Girl on Instagram. She also runs Christchurch Sews, which she has a really amazing blog. If you are a New Zealander and you're interested in learning about where to buy fabrics in New Zealand, what's going on in New Zealand sewing pattern companies. She does printing, so she has a printing service, so please, I'll link all her contact details below, so please go check her out. I'm not affiliated with her in any way, but she's a really good resource for us New Zealand sewers. She's also half of the pattern company Moona and Broad, and yeah, did I say she's Fat Bobbin Girl on Instagram? And so she was running a D-Stash account, and I bought a couple of fabrics from her. I bought this lovely lilac cotton. It's a sort of a, well, it's almost got a, would you say crepey texture, but it's got quite a, you know, it's a nice textured fabric. Really nice lilac colour. I probably will make a pair of pants with this. There's about 2.4 meters, I think. So I will, yeah, probably make a pair of pants, although it could be a nice shirt. So that was one of the fabrics that I got from her. Another fabric I got from her was this black and white checked fabric. It's a cotton again, and I didn't realise, but it's got quite a bit of stretch in it. And this is again 2 point something meters, 2.2, 2.4, and I am actually going to make another pair of almost long pants with these. And I know I said I wasn't going to make them ever again because I am not keen on the way the elastic is attached to the trousers. You sew the elastic to the waistband and to the cuffs as you are putting it all together. And I said I wasn't very happy with that, and you know, I do find it really awkward to do, but at the end of the day, I love the way the pants look on me. I could do with more trousers in my life, and these seem to fit me pretty well. I have tried another method of putting elastic in, you know, like sewing a casing first and putting the elastic in with the big wide 5 centimeter elastic, which I do like around my waist. And I wasn't as happy with that method. I like the way that when you sew it to the fabric, it actually stays in place. So, you know, there's no complaints about that. It's just the process of putting it together that I don't enjoy, but I really enjoy the end result. So I'm just going to suck it up, Buttercup, and I'm going to make myself another almost long pair of pants out of this stretch checked black and white fabric. And this is the other thing I said you would never see on my channel, and that is anything white. Like I don't wear white myself. I like white on other people, but for me, I've never liked it. I'm a bit of a mucky pup, and I do tend to spill things down me, so that's one reason. But another reason, perhaps it doesn't really suit me. I'm not sure if white, I think more of a off-white colour suits me better. And also, yeah, I just don't really enjoy wearing white, to be frank. But look what I bought. And I know it's not all white, but it's there's a lot of white in there. This is some amazing bamboo fabric. I purchased this off Trade Me, so it's someone else's D-Stash. I just think that's very, very cool, and I can see this in a, what have I got? I've got 2 meters, I think, or near enough to 2 meters, and I just see this in something very floaty and swishy for summer. It could almost be a Florence, from Merchant and Mills, Florence top, or maybe an above the knee dress, or it could be a shirt dress, or a long sort of a dusty type thing. Endless possibilities, but I really love this fabric, and it's white, and you know, I'm sort of breaking out of lots of my preconceived notions and molds at the moment, so you know, why not add another one to the list. And I purchased another white fabric from Drapers here in New Zealand. Drapers are also in Australia. They would ship worldwide as well, but I saw this fabric pop up on their website and I snapped it up immediately. I just fell in love with it. It just looks So amazing. This beautiful white linen. I will pull a picture off their website because it hasn't arrived yet, so I can't show it to you in person, so to speak. So I'll pop a picture up here from their website. It just looks so floaty and gauzy and drifty and beautiful. It's a linen, but it looks like quite a fine linen, and it's got that nice sort of beigey thread, check thread running through it. And I'm just actually really excited to see what that looks and feels like in person. And I'm hoping it'll be more of an off-white. I feel like a sort of an ecru colour or a bone colour is probably more my thing than white. But yeah, anyway, I'll see what it's like when it gets here, and I'm so excited by it. Even though it is white, and I said I would never show you anything white on my channel. Sorry. And the final thing to talk to you about is a few patterns that I purchased over the last few weeks. Actually, 2 of them were in the Black Friday sale. Black Friday is just quite a new thing for us in New Zealand. It's never really been a big thing. It's only just been the last few years. But yeah, Black Friday sales, of course, taking the world by storm. And Trish Newbery had a Black Friday sale, and I did get 2 patterns from her. I got Alice's top, which I have been looking at for a long time. I like that it's got the woven body and that you can put knit sleeves on it. So I think that would just, you know, allow you endless variations and combinations of fabrics. So I finally hit the buy now on that one. And also Amanda's Waterfall draped cardigan. I am a sucker for a long line cardigan. I just love the way I feel in them. I love the way they, you know, float and swish around. They feel nice and sort of secure. I don't know, like a big hug. So I love me a good long line cardigan, and a waterfall one as well. I do like that because it elongates the body. And I mean, this has just got so many good things about it that I was really happy to finally get that in my stash as well. Now this next one, anyone who saw my last vlog will laugh at this because it's another sweatshirt pattern. But it's a real goodie. I couldn't resist it. Look at it. It's the brand new one from Petite Stitchery. And when I saw it being launched, I could not resist it. I mean, look at all those amazing details on it. It's got that fabulous stepped hem, split and stepped hem, which I know is the same as on the Sweet Cheeks from Emporium. But it's got the kangaroo pockets. It's hoodie. It has quite a different treatment for the drawstring on the hood, so that's a point of difference. And you can do a different sleeve on it, where you can put a couple of pleats on the sleeve down here, so that's a point of difference. Not that I think that's what I would do, but I couldn't resist it. It is the perfect looking sweatshirt in my mind, and as soon as the weather starts getting cooler, even though it's only just starting to get warmer right now, I am going to make that baby up. Another pattern I got recently, I didn't purchase it, well I did purchase it. I've got a Cashmerette monthly subscription, and it's about $19 New Zealand every month. You get a free pattern with that every month. You get access to fitting masterclasses and that Jenny does, and you get discounts and, you know, different things. So you can actually, the subscription that I have, you can opt in and out every month. If you decide to cancel it one month, that's fine. You can cancel it for a month, and then, or 2 or 3, and then if you see that the free monthly pattern is one that you really, really want, then you can opt back in again. But I just keep it going because you know, I've downloaded almost all of the free monthly patterns, and she's been doing this for well over a year now. There were a couple there that I just weren't interested in, but generally I like them. And this month was the, what is it called? The Savin coat. But But I mean, that's just a classic, beautiful coat. And so I put that into my stash. One day I may well make that up. I haven't tackled anything so intricate as that yet, but you know, it's in my mind that I do need to start looking at more involved makes and pushing myself a little bit harder. There is something to be said, I think, for challenging yourself. This is me saying it before I have actually challenged myself and tackled a more involved make, but that's calling me. That kind of project is calling me. So I will look to make perhaps not that coat straight away, but perhaps start challenging myself with more involved makes. And actually, these trousers, the Sasha trousers from Closet Core, is an example of me wanting to challenge myself. I haven't purchased this pattern. Closet Core do have a Black Friday sale on, but it's buy two get one free or something like that. And I don't want 3 patterns at the moment. But these Sasha pants, I will keep them in the back of my mind, and if I see a sale come up where you know you can get a percentage off one pattern, then I will probably pick that up, because I love a pair of trousers. I love a pair of slim fitting trousers. These are made in stretch fabric, and stretch fabric for trousers is just my favorite thing. I cannot remember the last time I had a pair of pants that were not made of some kind of a stretch fabric, whether it be a ponte or a stretch cotton or something. So stretch fabric, slim fit. There's 2 options there where you can make one that's got back pockets, welt pockets, I think, and hip pockets and all the bells and whistles, or you can make a more streamlined version, which is probably what I would start off with. You don't have all those pockets, no pockets, streamlined. They are definitely on my list of patterns to purchase and patterns to make up. So that is it from me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing the patterns and the fabrics that I have picked up recently. So I'll leave you there. I hope you're well. I hope you're happy. I hope you're getting loads and loads of sewing done. I would love to hear about it in the comments below. So please do let me know what you're up to, and I'll see you next time. Bye.